everyone, my name is Kim. Today we're going to work on hips and lower back. Okay, so if you have any props, if you have any blocks, your straps, you can always bring those onto the mat. If you don't have blocks, you can use pillows or books. I tend to use books. They're a little more supportive than pillows, but please feel free to use anything that you may have. We're going to find a child's pose at the back of the mat with our knees together. So when your knees are together, we're actually widening our sacrum, which will allow us to get into our lower back a little bit more. And you can reach your arms forward or reach your arms behind you. You can even bend your elbows out to the side and rest your head onto your hands or make fists and use that for support. And just begin to deepen your inhales, deepen your exhales. If you have any pressure in your knees, you can always come forward and then place pillows or blankets between your calves and your hamstrings. You can always sit on a block or again books, anything to raise your hips up. Continue to breathe, lengthening your inhales and exhales. Trying to match the exhales to the inhales. Shift forward, find a tabletop. What we're going to do is just get into the shoulders a little bit. All you're going to take is your right arm, reach it forward, and begin to circle it back, up, and around.
1, 2, 3. Jumping off the porch like mom's not home. Tell me why the best things feel so wrong.
Release.
Summer nights, love them how they take so long.
Back up and around.
Run with the feeling of being alive while we're jumping off the porch like mom's not home. Just a couple kids living on our own. Summer nights, love them how they take so long. Run with the feeling of being alive while we're still young.
So then begin to take your elbows towards your knees. Palms are on the ground. Try to press your forearms on the ground. Left hand comes behind your head. Reach your left elbow up. Send your hips towards your heels as much as you can. Squeeze the shoulder blades and the scapulas draw together and down your back. Then exhale, reach across to opposite knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squeeze. Slowly release, left hand down, other side, right hand behind head, elbow to ceiling or sky. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale.
Jumping off the porch like mom's not
walk your hands
home.
forward,
Tell
begin
me
to
why
lower
the
your
best
hips
things
and lower
feel
your
so
elbows down
wrong.
onto the ground.
Summer
for
nights,
staying
love
put.
them how they take so
Untuck your toes,
long.
press the tops
Run
of
with
your
the
feet into the
feeling
ground. If
of
you have
being
any lower back
alive
tension,
while we're jumping off
separate
the
your feet
porch
as
like
wide as
mom's
it
not
feels
home.
comfortable.
Just a couple
And if
kids
you're good,
living
just bring
on
the big
our
toes to
own.
touch.
Summer
Engage
nights,
your
love them
glutes
how they
slightly.
take so
Try to
long.
energetically
Run
pull
with
your
the
hips
feeling
forward
of being
and open up
alive
the chest.
while we're still young.
Slide the hands back energetically. If you need more in the lower back, begin to extend your arms.
have enough time to plan it out.
One more breath.
Won't matter now.
Good. Lower the elbows down. Begin to tuck your toes, chin to chest. And then lower the hips, untuck your toes, find your Sphinx. Chin to chest, round and curl. Keep your toes untucked this time. Lift. Lower the hips, lift the chest. Last one, keep the toes untucked. Chin to chest, lift, exhale. And inhale, drop the hips, lift the chest. Last time, extend your arms. And begin to lower the elbows down. Take your knees wide. You're going to reach around, grab onto your left foot for half Bakasana. Tuck the tailbone, work your heel toward and release, other side. Left hand down, untuck your left toes, right heel to glute.
When things are just too raw, expectations playing.
Keep pushing away from the left hand so we're not sinking into the shoulder. And release. Come all the way down to your belly. Push back, child's pose. We're going to come right into a downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Eye gaze to your knees, thighs, or eventually navel. Keeping the neck nice and long. Begin to heel toe your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach up, palms together. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, step back plank. Low push-up. Your knees can come down to the ground if you choose. Lower down halfway. Inhale, back bend. Maybe you take an up dog. Maybe you take baby cobra. Maybe you take lifted cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Deepen your inhales, deepen your exhales. And begin to heel toe to the top of the mat. Hug your thigh bone into the hip socket with every single step you take. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach up, palms together. Exhale, hinge and fold. We're going to pick up the pace a little bit. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back. Lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, turbo dog. Inhale, hopper step, feet to hands. Lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach up, palms together. Exhale, come right back down, hinge and fold. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale your left foot back for right side lunge. Inhale, rise, crescent pose. Now exhale, cactus your arms into a back bend. You can lower your back knee to the mat if you choose, otherwise stay here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart, hinge and fold. Keep the belly off your thigh. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus into a back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart, hinge and fold. Last one, inhale, reach up. Exhale, back bends. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Now begin to lower your left knee all the way down to the ground. Hands frame your right foot, half split. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, maybe soften the elbows and get a little deeper. Try to reach the crown of the head forward towards your right toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend into your right knee. Reach your arms up. Begin to tuck the toes, lift up the left leg, and lower the hands down. Step back plank, low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, turbo dog. Inhale, hopper step, feet to hands. Lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach up. Exhale, cactus your arms, back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right foot back for left side lunge. Come all the way up, finding your crescent pose. Take an inhale here. Exhale, cactus your arms, back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart, hinge and fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Beautiful. Keep it up. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lower the right knee all the way down. Hands frame your left foot. Begin to straighten out your left leg. Lengthen the spine. Draw the left hip back. Draw the navel in, and then right hip forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. One more time. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Bend into your front knee. Begin to tuck your toes on your right foot and rise all the way up. You're going to lift your arms and lift your right leg, crescent pose. Exhale, lower down. Step back plank, low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Find a couple breaths here before we move. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, turbo dog. Keep the chest working back towards your thighs. So there's no difference between a down dog and a turbo dog. The only thing changing are our knees bent and the heels lift. Inhale, feet to hands. Lengthen halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, palms together. Exhale, cactus your arms, back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Left leg lift, warrior three supported. I want you to stay right here. Walk your left fingers forward so your wrist is underneath your shoulders. Now you can raise your left hand on a prop, or you can just tense your fingers or plant your hand all the way down. So try to keep a long spine. Now you're gonna reach back, try to tap your left heel with your right fingers, and then reach forward and kick back. Squeeze, tap, and release. One more time. Squeeze, tap, and release. Beautiful. Twisted bow. You can bend your knee, grab onto your foot or ankle, and begin to kick back. Now this might be too intense. Maybe you just reach your right arm forward and your left leg back. Keep kicking if you have your bind. Maybe take your eye gaze over your right shoulder. And then release. Lower your right hand down. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our left knee all the way behind our right knee, slide down until you get to the mat for a seated twist. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Now, what we're going to do is take the right foot forward so it's a little closer to the top of our left knee, and then untuck your left toes, press the top of your foot into the ground, hug your right knee into your chest, and ground your right hip to the mat. Try to sit up nice and tall. Press the right foot into the mat as well. Good, release. Take your left hand out to the left, drop your left elbow towards the mat, and begin to push away your right thigh. Now pull your knee in towards the chest just a little bit. And begin to release. Plant your right foot down onto the ground. Begin to shift forward back into your supported warrior 3. Take a big step back. Drop your left foot 45 degrees. Right hand inside your right foot. Left arm up. Extended side angle. You can take your right hand outside your foot as well. Maybe take bicep by your ear. Inhale, rise, warrior 2. Flip your right palm and exalt. Inhale, rise. Exhale, cartwheel down. Take a vinyasa. If you pass through handstand practice, you can. Otherwise, step back. Trianga is always a variation you can take. Final breath. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, turbo dog. Bend your knees. Inhale, feet to hands. Lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, back bend. You can cactus your arms. You can lift up your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, your right foot back. Now walk your right hand forward and begin to reach the left arm towards the top of the mat. You're going to bend your right knee, tap your heel, and reach. Exhale, squeeze, and reach. Exhale, squeeze, and reach. Now we're going to hold, bend your knee, work your hamstring, and begin to kick into your left hand with your right foot. Strong foundation in your left foot. And reach forward, kick back. Lower your left hand down and take your right knee behind your left leg and slide all the way down to your seated twist. Sit up nice and tall and begin to twist towards the left. Remember, you're grounding your left seat, lengthening the left side waist. Continue to breathe. Press the top of your right foot into the mat. Left foot plants into the ground. And then release. Right hand out to the right. Begin to push your left leg away. And then draw the knee in towards the chest. And begin to sit up. Plant the left foot in front of you. You're going to shift forward into your left leg for supported warrior 3. Begin to lower all the way down. Drop your right foot 45 degrees. Take your left hand inside your left foot. Extended side angle, right arm reaches. Now if this is too low, you can place your left hand on a block. You can also take your forearm to your thigh. Inhale, rise, warrior 2. Flip the left palm and exalt. Inhale, rise. Exhale, vinyasa. Stop or stop. I can't talk today. Step or hop back. Low push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Continue to breathe. Begin to come to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, hold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach up. Exhale, hands by your hips. Now you're going to take your left foot, step it to the back of the mat, and open up to the left. Take your hands on your hips, inhale. As you exhale, begin to hinge and fold, hands down to the ground. Option 1, you can go into frog. Option 2, you can go into straddle. So you're going to heel toe your feet apart from one another, or come onto the knees and allow yourself to separate the knees. Maybe come onto the forearms. So we're getting our inner thighs here. Try to wrap the ribs in. A lot of times we just dip down. You can't see me from here, but a lot of times we dip our chest down, arch our back, and I want you to do the opposite. Think of pulling the rib cage in. Think of pulling the chest towards your upper back. One more breath. And replace your elbows with your hands. Tuck your toes, bring your toes in towards each other and extend your legs. Walk your feet up, wide-legged fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk it to the front of the mat. Straighten out both legs as much as you can here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Try to hold here. You can walk your hands back if that feels good. You can keep the arms forward. Begin to walk your hands forward, heel toe your right foot over to the left, and then lower the right knee behind your wrist. We're going to actually lower the left knee down and sit on our right glute. Try to make two 90-degree angles in our knees. What we're gonna do is work a little hip mobility here. So try to keep this left hip drawing down. You're gonna fold over your right leg, lift up your left foot, keep the knee on the ground, lower the foot, lift the chest, and then lift the hips. Keep your right hand on the ground, side stretch. Lower down. Chest lowers, left foot lifts, left foot back to the mat, chest rises, hips lift, and begin to lower. Lower the chest, lift the left foot, lower, chest lifts, and hips rise. Good, begin to release, coming into double pigeon. Swing the left leg around. You can prop up the seats or stay here. And if you need more, begin to hinge and fold. We're only going to be here for about 5 breaths. Lengthening your inhales and your exhales. Inhale, rise. Begin to shift forward, cross at your ankles, and roll over onto the knees. Find a downward facing dog here. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, turbo dog. Inhale, hopper step, feet to hands. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, reverse swan dive, reach up, palms together. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, your left leg back, reach your right arm forward. And then you're gonna tap for 3, for 2, for 1, and now reach back, bind your foot, kick into your hands, square the hips. Now remember, you can always extend your left leg back, right arm forward, and hold there. Working strength and stability. And begin to release. Lower the right hand down and begin to lower the left knee behind the right as you sit all the way down. Finding your twist. Ground the right hip, lengthen the spine. Plant your right foot into the mat. Top of your left foot presses into the ground. And then switch. You're going to take the left hand down, push the right leg away, and then begin to pull it in. Slowly begin to release. Inhale, rise, shifting forward into your supported warrior 3 here. Left leg meets the right. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach up, palms together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, plank. Begin to lower down, halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Your left foot is going to step through. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift, and begin to walk it over to the right. Finding a wide-legged fold here. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, begin to take the crown of the head towards the mat, lengthening your spine. Inhale, lengthen, and begin to walk it to the front of the mat. Parsvottanasana. Left hip draws back, right hip forward. Pyramid pose. Find length in the spine, and then begin to melt your chest down. Inhale, lengthen. Begin to heel toe your left foot over to the right. Lower the left knee down, and then right knee comes down. You're going to sit on your left glute and slide your right knee over to the right. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, begin to hinge and fold. Right foot lifts. Now lower the right foot and inhale, lift the chest, left hand down, right arm reaches, hips lift. Begin to lower, chest releases. Foot lifts, lowers, chest rises, hips lift with a reach. Final one on your own. And then begin to come into your double pigeon. Right leg sweeps up and over, left thigh, lengthen the spine, and exhale, begin to fold. Beautiful. Inhale, rise. Extend your legs forward here. We're going to take a forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Try to reach the crown of the head towards the toes. Inhale, rise. And we're going to come down one vertebrae at a time. And then keep the shoulders lifted, slide the soles of the feet together, and we're going to pulse forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Plant your feet on the ground. Separate the feet hip width distance or wider. Plant the feet. Engage the quads, engage the glutes, and lift the hips. Begin to slowly round one vertebrae at a time. Come down. We're going to hold it a little longer the second time. Inhale, lifts. And begin to lower all the way down. Last one. Inhale, lift. If you go into wheel, you can take wheel. And begin to lower down, draw the knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze, press the lower back to the mat. And then take your knees over to the right as you move your hips to the left. Come back to center, hips right, knees left. Reach your right arm over towards the right, eye gaze follows. Moving the top hip away from that same side shoulder. And begin to release. If there's anything else you'd like to do, take it. Otherwise, separate your legs, extend your legs all the way forward. Palms are going to face up to receive energy and to relax the shoulders away from the ears. Take a nice deep inhale. Open up, exhale. One more inhale. Vocal exhale. Allow everything you did to be enough. You worked super hard today. Give yourself permission to fully surrender, fully release. Try to stay here for minimum 5 minutes. If you can, 7, that would be amazing. Completely regulating the nervous system. As always, it's an honor to guide you through your practice. Namaste.